Morning. It's 5 to 10 a.m. and I already have a student practicing in there. I'm going to start teaching now. I will speak to you guys later. I love my students. Alright, my next student is at 12. I just finished my first lesson. Usually I have a student at 11, but he's away, which means it's no time to rest. I have to edit yesterday's vlog and I have to practice for tomorrow's workshop. I want to have my material nice and smooth. Let's do this. Okay, it's time to teach again. Here we go. And there we are, just finished round 1 of lessons. It's now 1:45 p.m. Round 2 starts at 3 p.m. I want to talk to you about making mistakes and what to do about it. I've been thinking a lot about this idea of hiding mistakes and exposing your mistakes. Should you stare at them? Should you ignore mistakes? I'm mainly referring to the practice and performing of a musical instrument, but this can be applied to anything in life, really. I'm a strong believer that you should stare at your mistakes in the face. Some of my students, when they perform in front of me, and I want to believe that they do the same thing when practicing because it's so ingrained, they tend to hide the mistakes, and that, first of all, is not a good thing. And it's not a good thing because hiding the mistakes really is to pretend that you didn't make a mistake. By doing that, you're gonna keep on making that mistake because you just pretend that it's not there. So, two issues in one. One, you're not gonna fix it because you're pretending that the mistake is not there, that problem is not there, and you are allowing that mistake to exist. Number two, you're really practicing mistakes. You just keep on practicing mistakes so they will become part of your muscle memory. Alright, so my philosophy is when you make a mistake, smile, repeat, and fix that. Stare at your mistakes in the face. Don't pretend that they don't exist. We all make mistakes. To acknowledge mistakes is to acknowledge that you are flawed. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with knowing that you're not perfect. Look, if for you making a mistake is such a big problem that you can't even acknowledge it without feeling depressed or something, then perhaps playing a musical instrument or anything that involves such struggle and grind and pound, maybe it's not for you. And I don't say that in a nasty way. Maybe it's just that you haven't found your passion and that thing that makes you go like, whatever happens, I will persist and I will continue to try to become better. For that to happen, you have to acknowledge first and foremost that you are not perfect, you're gonna make mistakes, and ultimately to fix those mistakes will require you to acknowledge that they are there and then to do the work to fix them. For example, very practical example, when I hear students playing sloppy notes on the bass drum and they do that on a given week, and then the next week the same mistake is there, and then the next week the same mistake is there, and so on, so on, so on. So I'm like, and I keep reminding these students, watch out for your bass drum, it needs work. They do nothing about it. Now, you telling me that they don't know that the bass drum is not correct? Yes, they do know, because one, I tell them, and two, they have a pair of ears. They are just not willing to acknowledge that that needs to be fixed, because that would show them to be flawed. This honestly is the worst kind of student you can be, to be completely honest. You are in denial. You're delusional. You think that your mistakes are not heard by anyone. Surprise, surprise, everyone hears them. Everyone knows you're making mistakes. Everyone. Everyone. Round 2 is about to begin. My next student is in 5 minutes. Remember, learn from your mistakes. Don't memorize them though. And that's the end of round 2. Round 3 starts in 35 minutes. So I think I'm gonna take a quick nap. Okay, that's it for a nap. Let's get back to work. Next student is gonna be here in 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna practice a little bit of the exercise that I have to demonstrate and teach tomorrow, because tomorrow is workshop day. I feel like I haven't mentioned that as much as I should, since I always talk about the workshop like 15 times a day. Yeah, tomorrow is workshop day. Round 3 begins now. Here we go. Alright, one student left. It's now 10 past 6, so 6:10 p.m. My next student and last is in 20 minutes. I'm starting to feel a bit tired. Been teaching since 10 a.m. Yeah.
You wouldn't actually think, would you, when you look at that our bodies, our hands and wrists were designed to be able to do that?
Well, they're
You
not.
wouldn't really, would you? You think about it.
They are not in a way, but I know what you mean.
Look at his hands, look at movement on his hands and his
Incredible,
wrists. And
That's my inspiration, man. One of them, man. Dave Wackel. Dave Wackel is his name.
yeah.
Dave Wackel. And that's it, my friends. It's almost 8 p.m. Just finished teaching. I'm gonna go home now. Try to relax a little bit. I've just been informed that my son fell off the sofa. So let's see what happened and assess the situation. That happens. Kids fall all the time. What are you gonna do? Tomorrow is workshop day, so I have to be here at the academy tomorrow bright and early to set up everything and get ready, warm up. As always, I have private lessons before the workshop, so it's kind of an interesting change of pace always to go from private to a group session. Anyhow, challenges are always welcomed, at least from me. Let's go home.